Hey, board gamers, BJ from Game Gumbo here, back with another episode of Gumbo Live. It's episode number 100. Wow, 100. I didn't think we'd make it this far, but we did. Gumbo Live is the number one-ish Facebook Live talk show dedicated to board gaming. Our special guest tonight, you've heard him in the background. You've even seen his face. Now you're going to find the real story. Steve, the name father, is going to be on with me for this special Gumbo Extravaganza. Board Game Gumbo, a proud member of Punchboard Media. Hey, check out some of our other fine members, like the Dirtbags of Holding. It's an RPG podcast. It's a tabletop podcast. It's a board game podcast. It's the misadventures of five friends, Chris, Jimmy, Corey, Chris, and Philip. Check out their recent discussions on Marvel Champions, Punchboard Media, where we all bring something to the table. Hey, hit us up on social media tonight or on Twitter, on Facebook, at Board Game Gumbo, and we'll be looking for your questions in the chat. Let me see if I can find Steve. Steve is there. Name father, there you are. Hey, man, what's up? Welcome to the show.
Hey, BJ, good to see you again. How you doing?
So Steve, the name father, you've been around since we were trying to figure out episode 20-ish. You've been kind of helping out with getting the guests?
Since probably around 20, paying attention and watching the show, but kicking in and chatting with you and then mixing and matching names and trying to get some stuff done. And it's probably in the 40s somewhere there where you finally took me on and started paying me the Bitcoin, to do some of the background work.
Bitcoin, yeah. Hey, there's Thomas checking in. What's up, Thomas?
Hey, Thomas.
Episode 100. We're gonna have a fun time tonight. So, Steve, a lot of people have heard the nickname, the name father. They know what you do, helping out, getting the guests, keeping the chat crew going, putting out the Kickstarter news, and also helping me run the games. But they may not know your background as a board gamer. So give us the elevator pitch. Hey, there's Kevin checking in. Give us the elevator pitch. Who is the name father? Why is he on my show?
Well, you don't get to pick your own nickname. That's why there's 70-year-old men named Skippy somewhere. So the truth of the matter is I probably got involved with board gaming in the last 7 or so years and became active on BGG, started listening to podcasts. And one of them that we had in common was the Dukes of Dice. We also listened to Blue Peg, Pink Peg, and some others in common too. But on Dukes of Dice, they had a really active guild, and they still do. And with Alex and Sean, they started outsourcing the names for their episodes. So they basically would say a week in advance what the episode was going to be about, and ask for people to contribute names. And they treated it kind of like a contest. And after a while, I, enjoy playing with words and figuring things out that way.
Well,
and
you're good at playing with words. That's what it is.
Well, you're good at what you like, and you like what you're good at, I guess. I don't know. So after a while, I started racking up some of those, and I can't remember if it was Sean or Alex, but one of them stuck with the name father after Podfather or Godfather or something along those lines. And
yes,
it stuck. It seemed like an Alex thing. He might remember. But that was where it came from, and that's where it stuck. And then I've been active on that guild, and you and I were active and chatting back and forth on BGG, and discovered that you had this going on, and started tuning in, paying attention. And one of the things that's different about your show is that you've got the side guild or the chat crew that you've got going all the time. So you can be as active as you like in that and talk back and forth with each other. And you were really bringing the audience into that, and that's how it happened. I started watching, and you brought me in.
We may not be the top-rated Facebook Live show anymore, but we were the first, and I took a cue from Sean and Alex who really involved the Dutchie right away. I said, hey, let's do the same thing. And hey, Patricia, thank you for the 100. I am celebrating tonight, by the way. Steve, you got anything? You drinking some water, some tea? What you got? Oh, a beer.
Montauk IPA.
Okay, I am drinking a Tempranillo from my favorite region, the Rioja Valley in northern Spain, northern Madrid. It's a Rioja Tempranillo, and I'm just loving it. It's really good. So
excellent stuff.
Got a couple other people checking in. Jesse and Melissa from iHeart Board Games. If you haven't seen their Twitch channel, you got to go check it out. They've been playing games almost nightly, 2 or 3 times a week. They're playing digital games, and you can also catch them doing musical stuff. Melissa, fantastic singer. Jesse can play almost any instrument, so it's good to check those out. Our friends from Mississippi, Stephanie Stratton checking in. Stephanie, I hope everything was good with the weather because, man, the areas where she's from near that Hattiesburg area, they've had some pretty bad weather the last couple of weeks. So, and oh, wow. He's drinking. I believe this, actually. Kevin's drinking Bailey's from an old shoe. Bailey's.
I think I've seen it.
What's that
seen
thing
it
my wife
happen.
used to drink? Bailey's and something. Bailey's Irish cream and something. They'd mix it.
Kahlua?
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Our friends from 92nd Nerd. Hey, what's up, Nick? Nick is kind of taken over. Who was it that used to always win? Was it Luke or Kevin on the show who used to always win? And Nick's just...
It feels like a Kevin thing. Kevin is the one that we play in our games group, and I judge if I can come in second to Kevin, that's a win.
No, Nick's been killing it on the game show. Nick, we got a tricky one for tonight for you. So we're throwing a curveball for our 100th here. We're celebrating with a little wine, celebrating with a little vino and a little bit of beer, a little IPA. Cheers there, Steve, and thanks for all the help. If I haven't said it before, and I'm sure I have, but if I haven't, thank you for all the help for these last 60 shows, getting the guests, keeping the chat crew going. It's been awesome.
Happy to do it, BJ. And it's paid off in more than just the show.
Yeah,
I feel like in the middle of all of this, we've become friends from a distance, and it's more than just doing something together. It's become a bond. I appreciate it.
Marshall's checking in and says, just dropping by to say, hey, Marshall is the head of the Sinlaw group. He and I got to play Aquatic together the other night. That was a lot of fun, Marshall. So Jesse says, Bailey's and OJ. All right, so what are you drinking out there? What's your favorite drink? Tell us, chat crew. I am curious to hear. This is going to be a crazy show here tonight. Stephanie Maynard said they are good. Thank you. That's true. They live actually closer to Jackson, so that's
glad you're okay.
One of our very first guests on the show, maybe the first guest on the show, one of the first ones, was Jason Dinger. He's been on the show many times. You and I had some show notes about, and we're going to talk about some of it later, but we can talk about Jason now. People that have been on the show many times. What's that one that you like to think about? The people that have been a recurring guest on the show that even today you still look forward to, Steve?
Jambalaya brings it every time he comes.
Yeah,
absolutely. And I've been telling people in my game group, tune into this because Jambalaya is going to be on. But, stay there for an hour or two because he's going to have a lot of stuff to say, and he's going to have a lot of good things to say. You'll learn a ton of stuff. So Jambalaya is probably up there in the list.
Jesse said he was just kidding. It's Milk and OJ. Okay.
Oh, that's not good either.
BJ from Game Gumbo. I've got my guest here, Steve, the name father. Not really the guest. He's the executive producer. We're celebrating 100. And while we're celebrating, we're going to have some pop-in guests. One of my favorite games is from a board game company, Dice Hate Me Games. And there he is, Dice Hate Me himself, Chris Kirkman.
I can't get used to this camera. It's not reversed.
You are perfect. You're right in the middle, and we can see the Dice Hate Me again. You're not even looking shaggy. Do you know there's a virus thing going on? You look like all nice.
Well, I got to teach. I'm still teaching, so I got to keep a little. I mean, I don't look non-shaggy, but...
Look at this thing.
I know.
Man.
Look at that. I can't believe that.
It's so thick and gray. It's gray because I use that Just for Men thing where I add the gray in.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
to enhance the gray. Yes.
There's a lot more salt than pepper in there, BJ.
Yeah, there's a lot of salt in there. So, Kirkman, it's a question that you've probably never been asked before on a podcast. What are you drinking tonight?
Water, believe it or not.
Wow, Dan Patrice is not going to be happy. Come on, man.
No, he's not. I hit a little hard this weekend, so I'm trying to stay a little in the medium during the week.
Name father Chris Kirkman holds a distinction on the show, and that distinction is that when I moved to the BeLive platform, I had never used it before, and I needed to test it out. I put out the word on Punchboard Media, and Kirkman, ever the guinea pig, said, "Hey, I'll try it."
I'll try anything once.
You were supposed to be on for just a minute or two, and you ended up staying the whole show. And you actually came back to talk about, well, let's not talk about that game yet. But it's a game that's coming out.
Yes, it's coming out this year.
Yes. I'm excited for it. I can't wait to play
I'm excited for it, too, because we need to get it off our plate and get it on tables. Legends
of Sleepy Hollow. If you know, Steve, Dice Hate Me Games, they're number one when it comes to Americana-type games. So, while we have you, Kirkman, a little gumbo scoop. Is there any Americana games you want to talk about that maybe are coming out sometime? Anything you can throw out there?
I wish we could scoop anything right now. We got several things in the pipeline still. So we got Milkman and Curators and a few little odds and ends here and there. Some little nibbles. I'm now design community liaison for Greater Than Games, so I'm kind of the gateway of people talking to us about games they want to pitch us, and we're taking obviously remote pitches. We're playing games on Tabletop Simulator, Tabletopia, to kind of emulate that sitting down in person with people. So it's an interesting time.
Hey, there's our friend Patrick Hillier checking in over the Hillier from Punchboard Media. Thanks, Patrick. So yeah, Chris, just in case people have not seen that show, because that was 3 or 4 years ago when you were on.
It was a while, yes.
Give people the elevator pitch. Who is Chris Kirkman? What is Dice Hate Me / Greater Than Games?
So it was 11 years ago now. Yeah, it'll be 11 years in June. It formed a blog called Dice Hate Me. It was a game evangelism blog. I covered the Kickstarter beat, things like that. And then the following summer, I formed Dice Hate Me Games because I wanted to throw my hat into the publishing ring. I had a few other designs I was tinkering with as well, but mainly it was a way for me to use Kickstarter, which was a burgeoning platform at the time. This was shortly after Alien Frontiers came out. And so we launched our first game, Carnival, and the rest is history. We've have over 25 titles in the library, merged with Greater Than Games, who is the publisher of Sentinels of the Multiverse and Spirit Island, in 2015. And so I co-owned the company with Christopher Bedell and Paul Bender and Adam Rabataro. And we put out all kinds of different stuff. More content for Spirit Island. The Sentinels role-playing game is hitting this summer. And we got Legends of Sleepy Hollow coming up this fall. And lots of other titles kind of in the works. A couple of top secret ones that I cannot.
Man, not even a hint. You've been...
NDAs. Can't do it.
Namefather, he's hinting about him on the State of Games all the time. And he just won't give us anything. I can't wait for it. But Namefather, if you haven't seen it, Chris, and you're still doing it, that yearly holiday gift guide.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's a must-read on DiceHateMe.com. If you haven't read it, I read it every year. Seriously, I really do.
It's one of my favorite things to do every year, and it's become a yearly tradition. And even though I don't do as many written articles, I love taking the time and curating that for the best stuff.
Now, which one is more popular, the Dice Hate Me Christmas Guide or that lost number 3 in the world blog that you used to write about?
I'm pretty sure.
Did you know that Steve? He was the number 3 blog in the world on Lost. So supposedly,
it's true. I can prove the numbers. I can bring it up. I can show you a spreadsheet. But I'm pretty sure the Lost one was a lot more popular. But I mean, the holiday gift guide gets tons of great numbers every year. People look forward to it. So,
hey, Jeremy says, "Who is Chris Kirkman?" Jambalaya and Jambalaya. I brought you on for a whole show. I brought you back for a whole show. So don't get feisty with me. Don't get feisty with me. All right. So Chris, thank you for coming on. We got a couple other guests that we're going to be checking in. Really, really awesome having you as a friend on Punchboard Media. Love seeing you at the conventions.
Appreciate you having me, and happy anniversary.
Thank you, man. We'll see you around.
See ya.
All right. Chris Kirkman, a wonderful man in person, just like he is right there at Namefather. So back to what we were talking about. We've got a couple other guests that should be coming in a couple of minutes, but I wanted to talk about, we're always talking about games on the show, but I don't want to talk about anything brand new, even though I have new stuff up here, as I always have to do. I want to talk about our top 6 favorite games of all time. And I want to hear the chat crew. I want the chat crew to rate our top 6, tell us what they think, and also for them to tell us what is their favorite game out there. So
you're not making this a spur of the moment contest here between our top 6.
You know what? I like the idea. I love competition. Give us your number 6. What's that number 6 you got?
All right. I thought about this a lot. And I basically went through and looked at things. Every game that I've played, I don't log them all like you do, but every game that I've played, I've at least rated. And this basically meant to get to the top 6. We were talking about games that were 8 or higher on the BGG scale.
Okay.
And if I thought about it that way, based on the ones that I have played and liked, and also how much I've played them in that sense too, Seven Wonders made the list. Seven Wonders is my number 6.
And you've played it a lot.
And we have played it a ton.
I have played it a ton.
We have, absolutely. And since it has been played a ton and has not been worn out, in my viewpoint, that makes it a perennial. It makes it one that's worth staying around for. That made my top 6 and it stayed there for me.
I can't get it quick enough, but I was going to check to see how many times you and me and Eric Buscemi and Kevin and Luke have played.
Yep.
If we had to take a guess, I wouldn't.
All right. It's definitely double digits, if not triple.
So that's number 6 for you.
That's 6
number
for me.
6 for number 6 for me is a game I talk about all the time, and it's New York 1901. I've become friends with the designer Chenier LaSalle, sort of like you. I've never met him in person yet, but I've just had a long distance friendship for many years. Talked on the phone with him just like I have with you, and he's actually been on the show. But I liked it well before I knew him. I just saw Tom do a review one time, and he said, if you like Ticket to Ride, you're going to love New York 1901. And Ticket to Ride was my number 1 game at the time. So I picked it up, and my wife and I fell in love with it. I have played the game, if I remember right, either 19 or 21 times since then. That's physical, not online. This is physical copies. I've taught it to everybody I know. I just love the game. I love the easy breezy, pace of play. I love the fact that it takes about an hour. It's Chris Kirkman's favorite, 1 hour wonder type thing. I love the fact that it was the first game that I saw that people were starting to upgrade when those 3D printers came out and they did the big legendary buildings. I love the replayability that LaSalle built into it with the way the market changes and all the cards. And of course, he's put out more content for it. So that has been awesome. Oh yeah, Chris Strain's got a good point. Strain, we haven't seen you in forever, so I'm glad you finally remembered and came. I've been posting about it all day, so hopefully saw you that. And at some point, I'd love to get him back on. Mik and Starla. Why don't you pin that name, Steve, if you don't mind? Just pin it for later. We'll see what happens there. All right, so give me your number 5 while we're waiting for our next game.
Number 5 for Mik. This is a tough one because it's an out-of-print game, so I feel funny kind of recommending this, but I'll sell it to you anyway because there's a reprint and a reskin that you know is anti-narking.
I was going to guess Carson City.
Oh, you're going to guess it?
I was going to guess Carson City.
Carson City. Oh, God. I'm hanging up on you now.
There's Dave Dugas saying cooking tonight. Hey, Discworld Ankh-Morporth. Am I pronouncing it right? I've never read the Discworld novels as far as I know. But I read a lot of fantasy and science fiction growing up, so I'm assuming I read Terry Pratchett. I just have to go. Well, I think I did. Is he the one with the Wizarding Kingdom for Sale?
No,
that was not him.
I don't think
Kingdom for Sale.
Don't think so.
Okay. All right. So tell us about Discworld Ankh-Morporth, because I do like Nancy Narking, the Sherlock Holmes one, and of course I'm a Sherlock Holmes fan. So
area control game with hidden win objectives. Basically, everybody has a different role that they're playing, and you're basically vying for control of the different sections of the city. But the thing that makes it good for me is not just that it's Martin Wallace, who I do respect as a game designer.
Sure.
But it evokes that thing that my son and I loved so much reading through those books. For 2 years, we read book after book. He read them and passed them to me and was probably 5 books ahead of me almost every step of the way. But all of the strange and delightful and awful and wonderful characters in this rich, dirty, filthy fantasy city, every single one of them's on a card. And when you play the card, it will end up having an action that reminds you of that character and those storylines.
Exactly.
So it really it doesn't feel like I'm running the city, but it feels like I'm watching the story unfold. I'm watching a movie of it on the board as it's happening. So that one's a personal one for me. I don't know that others would say that's a top game, but it's a top experience for me because we had it in common, me and my son.
So what you're describing, the gameplay, very similar to Nancy Narking, just a different theme. It's that Victorian theme. It's mysterious. Right. It's got those. I don't want to say it's not asynchronous because they play not asynchronous. I mean asymmetric because they play the same way. But those weird goals that each one has, the ways to win. That's very similar. So Stephanie and Chris say Stone Age is on their lists. Yeah. I don't know if I've ever played Stone Age with you.
No, we have not.
Okay. I've played it. I'm assuming you have.
Played it once, and I don't think it really landed for me like it should have.
I liked it okay. I don't think I like it as much as Chris and Stephanie do. I like it. I like it okay. Patrick says, our friend Patrick Hillier says, still playing Stone Age. I picked up the new version and gave my son my original so he could have it in his collection.
And that's what makes the game for me is, again, there's their connection. That one might not be on everybody's list, but it's definitely on mine.
We got another guest in here. It's Eric Buscemi from the Punchboard Media. What's up, Eric?
Hey, BJ. How's it going?
Hey, Eric. How you doing?
I've got Eric.
Congratulations.
Here. Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate it. I've got Eric here, and I've got Patrick to my right, or actually on the bottom of the screen. So we sort of have Patrick and Eric in the evening here.
There you go.
I don't know why Patrick didn't show up, but that's okay. I'm glad to have you here. Hey, so just to make sure for anybody that hasn't met you before, give us that elevator pitch. Who is Eric Bashimi in board gaming?
Hi, I am one of the co-founders of Punchboard Media, and I write written content under the Cardboard Horde, brand. And I just recently wrote about the crew, and my next piece is going to be a little bit about Marvel Champions, which I just picked up.
Ooh, now
so that's a little bit what I've been up to lately.
I do like Marvel Champions. I'm not going to say I like it as much as everyone else, but I've only played it 2 or 3 times. But every time I've played it, I've really enjoyed it. My only problem is that I would probably enjoy it more playing with you and Steve. when I play with my buddies who have literally played it 20 or 30 times, they are so fast that I'm the old slow guy. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to think through the combos and how to play the game, and they're just going bang, 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 bang. So
yeah, I've played it all of once so far. Oh, great! My son
we got a guest.
Yeah, with no pants on.
Wait, this is the new house.
I'm on video, my man.
Look, this is the new house.
Yeah. I mean, we've been here a year now, but
board game
now.
Is this the game room?
No. I'm one room away from the game room. I'll send you a picture later, but that's some of the kids' games behind me. We have classics like Don't Pee on the Dog or Don't Step in the Poo, all sorts of fun stuff games for them that they like.
Yes, Patrick. Yes, just like the other night when we were playing the crew, and I was the guy. I only messed this up once, so
nah, you were good. We did good. We rocked right through those first 5 hands, and then I had to turn into a pumpkin. But we'll do round 2.
Name Father, why do we have 2 different pictures for Patrick Hillier? What is going on? He's logging in with 2 different Facebook accounts.
He's trolling you while he's talking to you. That sounds like Patrick.
I know.
Yeah.
He could have done this on the show, though. It would have been more fun there, Patrick, but you didn't RSVP, and that is the truth. All right. So let's go. So I do want to thank you for coming in, Eric. We loved having you on the show. You've been on the show twice, actually.
Yeah. I really enjoyed that. What was that, like that football draft game that we did?
That was the Boudin Bowl, right? We did the Boudin Bowl.
Yes. I'm sorry. I don't know your Louisiana lingo, but yes, that was the Boudin Bowl. And the other time we played a different game, which was like song puns.
Jambalaya.
Yeah, so another French Creole word I know is some sort of soup.
Yeah, I'm just treading lightly on that lawsuit that Jambalaya and I have over rights to the name. So, look, I got some other guests coming in. It's awesome to see you again, Eric, and I look forward to hopefully seeing you at a convention someday.
It is always good seeing you, and yes, hopefully we will get to a convention when people are allowed to be near each other again. And in the meantime, hopefully I'll get to see Steve a little sooner when small groups of people can see each other, because we have hung out in person, and I showed him Fortune and Glory, and we had a very good time.
In the same night laid the biggest smackdown I've experienced in Castles of Burgundy. You were threatening to have a number that started with 3.
Yeah, I had a really, really good Castles of Burgundy that day.
Chickens for the win.
But before I run, BJ, I just want to say I want to thank you guys for being part of Punchboard Media, because you have always been excellent contributors and excellent ambassadors for us and for board gaming. So here's to another 100 episodes.
Yes. Now, if I can just get the Name Father active on Slack, then we'll be good.
All right, man. We'd love more voices there.
We'll see you later.
See you soon, Eric.
Be good.
Love Eric Bashimi, man. I talk to that guy almost every day, and he is just. Oh my God, we got the Fitches in. Hey, what's up, Mik Starla?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Mik Starla, how you doing?
Plays games and from. Are y'all still? I don't want to say it if y'all are not still on there. Y'all still doing contributions on the spiel? Yeah.
We're still on the spiel.
We had your spiel buddy Stephen Bonacore on last week. Steve, they do a big party. I don't know how you guys do it, but there's like 50 people on the line, and y'all are toasting each other and celebrating the end of the year. I love listening to that spiel episode.
Yeah, for the Christmas party. Yeah, it's the big thing we do.
We've done it 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Steve and I have been talking a lot off the air. You guys are killing it on the videos lately. You're just coming at it from a different perspective, and that's what I like about it. You're kind of thinking outside of the box.
Yes. Well, we want to, since it's not, you don't see many Black African American families or people, out there playing board games. We thought it'd be kind of unique to bring us out there, because we always say, hey, we're all the folk that look like us. So we said, well, hey, let's be the folk that look like us out there. So we decided we had to do it.
Yeah. But it's even more than that. And I love those shows, by the way. You've done a couple of them that are really good. I love the community building, and I think that is so important we talk a lot about games, and you guys bring it with the lists of the games. But when you guys talk about community and what games do for community itself, oh man, you inspire me every week when y'all do that.
Agreed.
Well, this is the lady that talks. She be talking. She be talking.
Completely agreed. In those comments, and when you're talking about what games do for you and what they do for community, and particularly Starla, you nail it. The words are dead on every single time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, she always nails it.
Well, hey, why don't you guys go ahead and plug the channel? And now I got a couple other guests I need to get to, but plug the channel and don't forget, we're going to get you guys on this season, all right?
Yes. Hey, we want to say congratulations for episode 10 now. I mean, 100.
100.
100.
Don't sharp me on 90 of them.
And we look up to you, and hey, we want to be right where you are, man.
Yeah.
We really do.
Well, thanks. That's Mik and Go ahead.
We are Our Fast Game. Check us out.
Yeah, on the YouTube channel and also Facebook, and we're also on Instagram.
That's right.
And also, hey, we BJ, you were there, promoting us before we even started doing this, and you were always there, pumping us up, and we really want to thank you, man. Really do.
We appreciate
I love you. I really do love you guys. I want to play with you guys one time. I'm going to keep
we
begging you,
will.
Mik.
We
I'm going to
will.
keep begging you, Starla, and we're going to play a game together. I'm going to keep working on it.
Yes.
Well, hey, we always on Board Game. Well, I'm on Board Game Arena now, so I'm kind of hanging out there all the time. So we need to do that.
We need to set up a game.
We'll make it work.
All right, we'll get to work. All right, guys, keep up the good work. That's
All right.
Mik and Starla from
Thanks.
Our Family
All right.
Plays
Bye.
Games. Thank you. We appreciate it. That is awesome. All right, here we got another Punchboard Media coming in right here from outside Louisiana, way outside Louisiana. Aaron, what's up?
How's it going, boys?
I don't think you've
Doing
met
well.
Steve before, and the chat crew's never seen you before, Aaron. So give us the elevator pitch. You got a new show out there, right?
Yes, yeah. So I mean, I'm from Boards Alive. That's the thing that we've been doing for years and years, and I actually recorded a brand new show, an episode that is dropping this weekend, where I do it all by myself, which is super weird.
Live by yourself?
Yeah, it's Lindsay's gonna be there for like an RPG segment, but normally Quentin and I record in the same room, and that's not gonna happen right now.
Yeah.
So
Look at me and Steve. Steve had to move to New York just so we can keep the show going.
Exactly, right? And that's the way you do it. And I don't trust his technical skills to record his side of the conversation, so I'm just gonna do it
like that. Come on, man.
So normally, I mean, we kind of are. We've taken a step back with Boards Alive, but if you've never checked us out before, we do lots of board game reviews and in like a hanging out, talking kind of style. And we have a show called Boards Alive Plays, where we do like role-playing games, like actual play podcast stuff. And I do a series.
Yeah,
Sorry?
give us the new show.
Oh yeah. So we have a brand new show that's not board game related technically at all, although we've had a lot of board game related guests, and it's called Cult Classic Callback. And it's a movie and TV show podcast, because my wife and I have we've come to the realization that we've hardly seen anything of importance in culturally. So we've missed out on like name some movies, and I'll tell you, we probably haven't seen them. Like we've never seen the
Groundhog Day.
I've never seen Groundhog Day. I know.
Cheers, the TV show.
Yes, I watched Cheers growing up, so that was one. But we have people were bugging us today because we just released an episode. Yes, thank you, Patrick. It's true.
They've never seen anything since Patrick.
Because we released a show about Rocky Horror Picture Show today,
right.
And then Patrick was talking about how you've never seen it.
Never seen it.
My wife loves that show. I've never seen it.
It's a wild show, and we didn't like just going and watching it on TV is not the appropriate experience. It needs to be done live. But Patrick was giving us a hard time because Tim Curry is in it, and he was like, "Oh, I'm sure you've seen Clue before," and I said, "No, I've never seen Clue." So so we what we do is we have awesome guests. We've had Suzanne Sheldon on, and she talked about Xena. So
that's the one I heard.
We watched a bunch of Xena, and then we sat down with her and talked to her about it. I did an episode with my co-host Quentin about Alien. We did an episode with Paula Deming from Things Get Dicey about Return to Oz, which is like the most terrifying Disney movie I've ever seen. It was horrifying. I had never watched the second and third Matrix movies, so we had Calvin Wong on. Bad
for you.
Yeah, it was. We watched all three. And those were movies that we said we watched Willow last night, and halfway through my wife was like, this movie is not holding up after time. So
shame on you. Oh, I saw that in the movie theater. Steve, movie theaters? I saw that in the movie theater.
That'll be so. We've got a couple
doesn't hold
episodes
up
in the
on that.
count, but that one's coming. Willow is coming,
Isn't
and
that Val Kilmer, right?
yes,
He was
Val Kilmer.
Mad Mardigan or something like that.
Yeah,
Some-
absolutely.
yeah.
You know, and
Yeah,
so
you're talking 30 years, so that's
yeah,
pretty bad.
it released like only a couple years after I
Ghostbusters?
was born. Yes, I've seen Ghostbusters, but I don't think Lindsay has seen all of it. We have ideas on like how we want to do maybe some side episodes where like I introduce her to one and that kind of stuff. Anyways, right now we're just producing the normal show because we just started. We've done 5 episodes. It's been a lot of fun. I love having the guests on because really it's a great opportunity to highlight them. And we're kind of there. Lindsay likes to make lots of jokes, and I am kind of like the straight man. No, haven't seen Labyrinth, David. I haven't seen Labyrinth. It's on the list. It's a long list. Like I could show you the list. It's a long list of movies we haven't seen.
We could put you and Alex Goldsmith in a room with a list of movies, and then we wouldn't see you guys again for weeks. By the way, he's wearing the Dukes of Dice shirt. Look at that.
Yeah. I mean, I can't rep my own brand, so I might as well rep one that y'all already love too, right?
We do. Well, look, we got a couple other guests coming on. I really want to appreciate you coming on, Aaron. I do listen to your show. I know we haven't met in person, but I do listen to the show. And I love the new Cult Classic thing. So it's
thank you. Congratulations on 100 episodes. That's a huge milestone. Y'all are doing great work, and the fact that you can keep doing it from your homes like this and be able to bring great content to people is fantastic.
Just 900 left till 1,000. So we'll see you there.
That's so many.
All right, Aaron. We'll check you later. Cult Classic Callback. Make sure you check it out. See you, Aaron. Punchboard Media.
See you later. Thanks.
See you.
Woo.
What a great idea for a show.
Yeah.
Great idea.
Yeah, it is a cool idea for a show. Hey, look at that. It's Carla Kopp from Weird Giraffe Games. What's up, Carla?
Hey, Carla.
Did I shock you? Oh, we lost your mic there, Carla. What's going on? All right, you fill in while she talks. She's saying, oh my God, Steve is the greatest host. He should take over from BJ.
I mean, he is a pretty good host, right?
There he is. There she is. Hey, what's up, Carla?
It's just the right time to verify that was what you were saying.
Carla was one of the first publishers I had on. She's been back on by customer demand. People always want Carla Kopp back on here from Weird Giraffe Games. We usually get a visit from your cat, but I don't see the cat in this time.
Oh, the cat's like, he's close by.
And every once in a while, we get a shout out from Nick. He won't get on camera, but he'll shout out. So tell Nick K for me. All right, so Carla, what's up? You got it's been a while since you've been on the show. So just in case we got a lot of new viewers, just in case, give them the elevator pitch. Who is Carla Kopp, and why has she been on my show so many times?
Oh, well, I'm Carla. I'm a game designer, developer, publisher. I do all the things. I also do contracting now. I run Weird Giraffe Games and Galactic Raptor Games, which are 2 different companies that people are just like, whoa, why would you do this? There's lots of reasons, but we don't have to go into that now. I made this game recently.
And Carla's not busy enough. Carla's not busy enough. She started
but
her
I make
own
lots
show.
of games. The games, I like to think. What?
I said you're not busy enough, so you started your own Facebook show. You've been doing.
Oh yeah. So I've been doing game design live chats too. And they are twice a week. Thursdays at 7 p.m. CST and Sundays at 2 p.m. CST. So we're doing that, and I'm starting a regular playtesting live stream. Right now it's on Fridays, but it'll probably be on, probably Mondays and Fridays.
Show us the box, Tumbletown, a game we got to play in the Gumbo. By the way, Mik and Starla want to review it, so just here's my reminder. Yeah, don't forget to get that out there.
Oh yes, I've been doing like all the rules and stuff, so almost done, and then I get to do other things.
Tumbletown. The Kickstarter was successful. What's the timeline? What are you thinking it's going to get out there?
Well, since I've been sending files to manufacturing now, it could be in the next 3 to 5 months is what I anticipate.
Oh, nice.
As long as things are shipping at that point in time.
Yeah. Now this is a happy show, but I do have you on, and you brought it up. So What do you think? Are you hearing from your Chinese partners, from the manufacturing partners? Well, I guess you use Chinese, not the Polish partners. What do you use?
Yeah, so I use Chinese manufacturers. They're doing great.
Okay.
They're perfectly fine. The thing is, though, is that shipping here in the U.S., like people aren't at work, so they can't ship things. But it sounds like people are going back into work. Like I just got an email from Games Quest, which does my international fulfillment, and they said that they're going back into the office.
Oh,
so.
great.
Yeah, like so I fulfilled Big Easy Busking to American backers months ago at this point, but the international backers have not gotten their games yet because everything shut down, and I didn't know what to do. It was just like, well, they'll get shipped out when people go to work, but they're going back to work. Actually, I read that today, so yes.
Well, I really appreciate you coming on. Do you have any Gumbo scoop for us before I let you go? Is there anything you want to tease? Any game that's coming out? Anything you're working on? I see a lot of pictures on the Facebook and the internets.
Yes, so I have 2 big games coming up. Well, actually 3, because there's one from Galactic Raptor as well. So Galactic Raptor Games did Animal Kingdoms, and now we're bringing the second one, Kingdoms of the Deep, which is another area control game, but this time it's simultaneous action selection as well.
Is that Steve Aramini also, or someone different?
No, it's Ian Zhang.
Our friend Ian. Nice. Oh, great.
I work with some pretty amazing designers. So
yeah. Ian, longtime developer for a bunch of different companies, now with Deepwater, if I remember right. No.
Yeah. Well, he's been with Deepwater for a number of months, but he's been designing for a variety of companies too. And he might be making a publishing company.
I'll have to check in with Ian. Haven't talked to him in a while. All right, so we should look for that Kingdoms of the Deep from Galactic Raptor. It's you and Dan's company, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anything else on the Weird Draft side?
So I'm making a Fire in the Library card game.
Ooh, which I may have played at Gen Con.
Yeah. So
Steve, I actually liked it a little better than the Fire in the Library game. Yeah, it's pretty slick. It was still a little rough. You were working on some things while we were talking. Is that Tony or is that Kevin the designer? It was Tony, right? No, you.
Well, I designed the card game. Tony Miller and John Prather designed the base game.
But the card game was really pretty good. So now I saw it in rough form a long time ago. I'm sure it's moved on. You know, it's been developed since then. But yeah, actually, it was pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to that.
And it's had a year of progress since. So
good. Can't wait to see it. What else? What's the last one?
Degrees of Darkness. That's our next one from Weird Draft Games. You are getting your master's in the dark arts. So you're going to different classes and doing different projects. Like you can do sorcery, which depends on the phases of the moon. Alchemy takes a long time, but it can give you really powerful effects. It's an engine builder with a time track as well. So I'm really excited about that because, it turns out people love like the super creepy, cute look, and it's very cute and creepy. So well, and like how many games are about getting your master's degree?
No, not too many. Yeah. Well, that's Carla Kopp from Weird Giraffe and Galactic Raptor, one of our favorite guests on the show. Carla, you are always welcome to come on the show. You and your cat are very friendly guests here on the show. Love to have you back.
Yeah, I can't wait to be back. I'm glad that you're still like doing more shows now.
Yep. Get in touch with me whenever you have those Kickstarters, and we'll get them done.
Okay.
Thanks, Carla. See you around.
Hey.
Oh, Carla Kopp. That'll be nice to see what game she's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, every talk show that Steve, you and I grew up with has a musical interlude, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Did we lose him?
No, you didn't.
We got no picture. Oh,
got no picture.
Yeah, log out and log back in. Jesse, we got no picture on you right now.
No. I see it. All right.
Yeah. Log back out. We'll get you back in. Uh-oh. Where are you there? Steve, can I see? I don't see anybody now.
Do you need me out?
I don't know. Where is everybody? I'm by myself. All right, let me see if I can get you back in. That was weird. Yeah, there you are, Steve.
There we go.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. There was no picture there at all. So, yeah, it's good to see Carla. So, getting back to our top while we're waiting on them, let's get back to our next list. It's gonna be tough to do the medium with the guests. We may have to just do it with me and you. So
I am, maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
this has been a little faster pace than I thought. So
That's okay. Lots of people wanted to check in and say hello, and it's nice to see all the familiar faces giving the good word.
So we got 7 Wonders in Discworld. What's your number 4?
My number 4 is one that I think you'll very much approve of, Concordia.
Ah, yes.
I know it's an all-time favorite of yours, probably, but this one, when I was starting to get deeper and deeper into Euros, started out as only a gateway and filler gamer and started to dip the toe a little bit deeper in. Concordia was revelation.
Hey, Concordia.
Yeah, Jesse, we got nothing, man. We Still nothing. We lost your show. All right, we're gonna put you back down. Right? What's that?
You saw me earlier. Whenever
we did, yeah, we had no problem seeing you earlier. We got
That's
nothing
strange.
right now.
Nothing's changed. All right, I'll give it one more.
All right, well, I'll send you back down. So you were telling me, Concordia. What's your favorite?
And obviously, I'm looking here in the chat. Verla completely agrees. Concordia in all caps with lots of yays. There you go. The idea of the layers of play in there as you're trying to build your routes across, but also trying to manage your set collection and keep an eye on the gods and what have you. Pretty remarkable game. And made me think maybe there's something to this deeper Euro thing than I thought. So the fact that it turned me on to something deeper definitely means it belongs on this list for me.
Yeah, Jesse and him are trying to log in, and there is no picture at all. So, Jesse, I'm not sure what's going on. Whoa, we got something. Hold on. Let me see if I can get him in. And then we'll talk about my number. Hey, got him.
That's a win.
I had to make it HD.
Hey.
Oh,
That's the only thing.
High definition
Happy
here.
100, BJ.
Happy 100.
Thank you. That's Jesse and Melissa
Gumbo
from
Live.
iHeart Board Games Twitch channel, and of course,
right.
Melissa Sings Twitch channel too. Yeah,
Heart.
that's the place, Steve, where Board Game Live players go away. They bring them in,
right.
they mentor them up, and then they move on to bigger and better things.
That's what's happened. We've lost many hosts.
I'm serious. They're like Law and Order, where there's one or two characters that have been around for all 20 seasons, and everybody else they're just kind of circling. And no, I love watching you guys, but and we miss Travis and we miss Ronald, and I guess Joe's moving to Alaska now. I'm just waiting for Joe.
It's a matter of time. It's a matter of time.
Was there anybody before those two
totally.
that I missed out on?
DJ, he was in the planning process. He moved to Oregon right as we were starting. And another person that was going to be involved is moving to Knoxville soon. And yeah, they're dropping like flies. It's fine.
All right,
It's
so give
fine.
people the elevator pitch. Who is Jesse and Melissa? And what is iHeart Board Games Twitch channel?
We're iHeart Board Games. We play games on Twitch at twitch.tv/heartboardgames. Leave the eye out. We're getting closer. There you go. It's
beautiful.
res. What can we say? So right now we're doing Monday, Wednesday, Sunday, 7 p.m. And we've been doing all playing games on Board Game Arena. We get a bunch of people together, a lot of viewers together, and we play whatever the player count is. We just play it by ear. And sometimes we get 10 to 12 people. We'll play those big games of 6 Nimitz, big games of Werewolf, big games of Ink and Gold, things that are really hard to get together otherwise. And if they would add Captain Sonar and some other big numbered games, that would be really fun.
And usually Melissa does fun voices during the game too.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's got
she'll be in there too.
Yeah.
Steve, she's got a million different voices, and she does almost all of them during the game. So
yeah, Melissa sings at twitch.tv/Melissa Sings. So she's there 4 times a week.
But this is not your normal. This is the Melissa Sings studio that I've been in. This is not
the Melissa Sings studio because we prepared you a little gift for your number 100.
Oh, wow! All right, take it away. I'm going to solo it up here.
Okay, whenever she's ready.
Oh, I like that already, Steve. Our music, dude.
It's 8:30 on a Tuesday. Regular crowd shuffles in. There's a guy with a hat looking back at me, saying, "Hey, board gamers, let's begin." He says this is the 100th episode, He's done research, he's very thorough. He said, let's talk about board games and everything. On Facebook, it's the #1 show.
Or it was.
La-di-di, di-di-di, la-di, di-di-di, da-dum. Play us a game, you're the Gumbo Man. Play us a game tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for an interview, and you got us feeling alright. Everybody, play us a game, you're the Gumbo Man. Play us a game tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for an interview. You got a 100 episodes.
Wow, that was
Congrats! Happy 100!
fantastic. Cheers.
That was
Cheers.
wonderful. Salute.
So, a
Thank you.
weird story. We met at Dice Tower Con 2017, I think. Right?
Yeah, it was one of those.
You guys were already broadcasting, though, right?
No, we started broadcasting in 2018, I think.
Oh, okay, okay. Y'all just
Yeah,
had
we were
y'all had
talking about them.
y'all had the game nights. That's what y'all were doing.
Yeah, we've had game nights since 2014. Yeah, and funny enough, they're called Gumbo Game Nights.
Yeah,
Because
they
I
are.
used to always make gumbo for those game nights.
I joined the Gumbo their Facebook group for the game nights, and I've been to a couple. I know I've done Raccoon Tycoon and a couple other games, but I didn't find it funny that it was Gumbo Game Nights. But I assumed it had nothing to do with me and Steve.
No, yeah, well, it had everything to do with you.
Yeah,
Everything.
Yeah, it was cool meeting you guys. I remember talking to y'all before Dice Tower and saying we need to meet up. I don't even remember how we got in touch with each other, but you know what it was? I watched your movie. I Must Play Board Games.
Oh, Must Love Board Games.
Must Love Board Games, and we
Yep.
started communicating about that, and that's what it was. And then we said, "Oh, what?" We realized we were an hour apart. They're right there by Baton Rouge.
That's
Like an
right.
hour from here, so
Yeah,
that's
Must
pretty cool.
Love Board Games is on YouTube if you just search Must Love Board Games short or
the
film
sequel.
or the sequel, Must Love Board Games, the expansions.
Expansion. That's
Yep.
right. Yeah. So what's up next for you guys? I've got a couple other guests coming in, so I want to make sure I get to them. But what's up next for you guys?
We're going to keep
What are
doing
y'all
what
playing?
we do on Twitch. We are playing. It really goes with whoever shows up on the stream. Whatever we want to play, really, which is great. And yeah, we got a couple more things where we're going to be streaming at new venues, and we're drumming up something soon for Origins. Origins is going to be digital this year, and we may be involved in that.
Oh, cool. And of course, you do the Kickstarter videos. I saw one today that you did, the Travel Buddy game. You're getting a lot of thing for that. So
yeah, Travel Buddy games and everything Gray Fox with their videos. I'm always involved in those, and a lot of other people. So contact me if you want a video made for your Kickstarter.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you and Melissa again. We didn't get to Steve for Sobo, but we will hopefully cross our fingers in September, or if not, we'll see you again in March. And as soon as you guys open up the house again, I'm ready to go on and play. I played After the Empire with him, Steve, and I did Viticulture. I taught you guys the Rhine Valley expansion.
That's right.
Well, cool.
My
Thank you
favorite
guys for
game.
coming on. You know, I love. I watch you guys all the time. I don't see you playing Red Dead 2 anymore, but I'm gonna.
I'll
I used to
play
get up
other games on there.
I used to get up at 4 a.m. and see him doing Red Dead 2, and I'm sitting there getting ready for my workout, and I'm just trolling him as he's playing. We'll catch you guys another time. Thanks for coming in.
All
Hey,
right.
look,
Bye. Happy
awesome
100.
song, man.
Happy
Really appreciate it.
100.
Yeah,
All
thank
right,
you.
bye-bye.
Very cool.
All right, now, Steve, a lot of these people are friends of mine. A lot of these people are friends of the show. But our next guest, you might know. So you're going to have to help me out with this one. I listened to the show, but I've never met him, and I think you have.
We have, yeah.
He might win the award for our furthest away. Hey, what's up? Is that Leon?
Hey, guys. Happy 100.
Thank you, man.
Come on, Leon.
Leon from the Dicemen Cometh. Steve, take it away. You're a big fan of the show. I've listened to it every time you're on it, and a couple other times when they do their special episodes. So,
Yeah.
Leon, give us a quick elevator pitch. What is the Dicemen Cometh?
Well, the Dicemen Cometh is the southern hemisphere. That's right, a whole hemisphere biggest board gaming podcast. That makes us about 300th or so overall, but we're sticking with it because it sounds good, and no one from Sao Paulo or Jakarta has spoken up, so that's what we're going with. And we just celebrated our 300th episode a couple of days ago. A couple of weeks ago. And as I said, we're in Tasmania in Australia. So from Louisiana, we are 9,000 miles away.
In relation to Montreal, where are you? Because that's usually how I do my geography. It's pretty close to Montreal, or the other side?
Kind of where Montreal is, and then times it by about 5 and on the other side of the world. Like, for instance, this is outside my window right now. Probably can't see because of the glare, but
I do.
That is a lovely...
That looks like
12
Montreal,
o'clock.
though. I'm telling you, I'm not convinced. That looks a little like Montreal. So,
well, I did go to Canada last year, and they basically told me it's like Australia except colder, and they were pretty much right. So that
Leon, I heard you and I have something not in common. You personally met Steve, the Name Father. Is that true?
I certainly did. I went to New York last year to go see WrestleMania because that's the kind of guy I am, and I have to meet
10,000 miles for WrestleMania.
Yes.
Not just WrestleMania. You wrestled your way across the world practically.
Are you sure you're not from Alabama?
No, sadly not. It took me about 26 odd hours. When I was on trains in New York, I heard people saying like, "Oh, I had to fly like 2 hours to get here, man." And I was like, "Yeah, I was on a plane for like 40. So cool."
All right, so Steve, you got some words for Leon before he checks out? We got to show the guests.
I did. Connecting with Leon was kind of like connecting with you and Alex. You find people who are doing good things. You listen to what they have to say, and the amazing thing about this world that we're in, there's so much that's down and negative about it now, but the power of this internet to make the world small, to make the world a neighborhood, is remarkable. And so I reached out to them as I was listening to them, and first connected with, I think, Mark and Garth online, who are co-hosts of the Dicemen. Leo would probably say they're his co-hosts, or his Robin and Batgirl, I would say. Yeah, I think I nailed it. But reached out to them, and then Garth met with him on Board Game Arena, and he taught me Quantum and Targi and all these fantastic games. And then reached out and kept talking with Leon when he came in as one of the hosts of the show. And turns out he was coming around the world, so happened to be that he was going to be coming through New York. We said, "Look, we've been talking online. Why not meet when you're right around the corner?" It's amazing that this community and this hobby can work like this, so that all of a sudden somebody that you don't know is a close friend.
Exactly. And like I said, a lot of your listeners might want to Google where Tasmania is, because a lot of them might not even know where it is. If you want evidence that board games can bring people together, like I said, literally like 10,000 miles away I am right now to you lads. But I'm still happy to come on, and I'm happy that you've got to 100, and I'm looking forward to 100 more.
Well, I have one question before you go. Have you met Joel Lewis?
No.
Joel. Okay, he is from nearby you. I don't know how close, of course.
I think Garth or Mark may have, though, because he did Fluttering Souls.
He did the Fluttering Souls.
Yes, I think I have met him at PAX last year. Okay. So yes, awesome. I believe I have. Sadly, I'm terrible with names and faces. I just do the talking mainly.
Sure, Joel's been on the show, and I actually got to play a couple of games with him at Gen Con. So super cool guy. Hey, love you guys' show. I don't get to listen to it all the time, but I love the revolving cast of characters. I always look at the description, and it'll say something like, "Garth's not there, so we're covering for him while he's off on one of his gallivants," or blah blah. So,
yeah, Garth likes to travel around the world, and I'm busy making chocolate for everybody quite often. So we do kind of switch it up a bit.
All right, so we got a chocolatier from Belgium living in Montreal, but does a show down under. And if you want to check it out, it's the Dicemen Cometh. Make sure you listen to it. Steve gives it 2 thumbs up.
Absolutely.
And Steve's going to be on the show soon.
He's going to be on the show, I think, in about 2 weeks' time or so. I will let you all know.
Sounds good.
Well, thanks, man. Enjoying having it. Make sure everybody in the chat crew checks out Dicemen Cometh. See you later.
Seeing you, Leon. Best to the rest of the lads.
Cheers, mate. See you later.
Woo.
Good guy.
Dicemen Cometh. It is. I will tell you, it reminds me of a little bit of the Secret Cabal from the standpoint that these guys obviously just love hanging out with each other, but there's a little bit of that screwdriver in the back sometimes.
Given the business.
Fickin'. So it's a really fun show if anybody hasn't checked it out. And of course,
they got a good rhythm. They've got a great take on things, and it is. And they're actually growing at down there too. What they're doing is making appearances on ABC, Australian Broadcasting Company, with morning radio. So they've been really becoming a face of it down south.
No, it's like on a radio show. It's really well produced, man. These guys got it on. I'll give it to them. So, ooh, what a show here. That's a good one. Dicemen Cometh. Hey, there he is, Chris Whitpan, checking in, another Punchboard Media guy. What's up, Chris?
Hey, how's it going, BJ?
Hey, Chris, how you doing?
Hey, Steve, how are you?
Doing all right.
All right.
Chris, I wrote a bunch of things. I wasn't sure exactly how to introduce you because you have so many fires cooking. I'm going to let you introduce yourself because I'm going to get one of them wrong. You're like the man of all trades over there.
I was kind of hoping you just do it so I don't have to justify what I do. Because
all right, so I've got Chris Whitpan from Game All Night
Yes.
and Ink and Film Studios.
Yep.
And Wheel Tapping, an 18XX live play. Am I missing something? Is there more?
There is. So 18. It's a whole 18XX podcast and live play. So we do. We cover a game a month and we go really in depth, and it's a blast. So I do that. I'm also doing.
Alex says it's knock off Jamie Katie. What's cracking? Oh, we've told that story on this one. We've John you Whitpan. We have.
Oh, I love that story. That's one of my absolute favorite stories of all time. Fake Jamie Kagi. That's my name.
So Wheel Tapping is how often?
We do it once a month. We put out a show, but we've also done, with the quarantine, we kind of have a little extra time on our hands. So we've done some live plays and some other stuff. But I've also been doing crazy live streams called Chris Does Stuff.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that.
I wanted to use the 4-letter S word that just, don't need that on a thumbnail. So I do, oh my goodness, I do artwork, cooking, all that kind of stuff. And then the big thing I've been doing, I've been having a blast, is doing Fiasco Live.
Wow. Jesse and Melissa, Jesse and Melissa were on the show, and they did it live at Dice Tower Con. Yeah. That was a really cool thing. I got to be honest, I haven't seen you do it yet. So I'll see how you do it.
It's fun. You'll have your chance tomorrow night because we're doing right now we're doing every Wednesday night.
Pat's giving you the business, by the way, Whitpan.
Pat will. Just wait till the puns start.
Okay.
Steve will be right at home with Pat. Trust me. But it's basically, it's like we run a fiasco game for the whole night, and we've done 2 of them so far. I've got a third one lined up. It's a really cool staff tomorrow night. I got Joe Sandow. I have Ruel Gaviola. I have Paula Deming, Mandy Hutchinson, and Chaz Marler. So it's a star-studded cast.
Bunch of characters there.
Yeah. So that'll be a fun one. So I'm loving doing that. And I just decided to do that on a whim. I'm like, let's just play some Fiasco. I want to do some role play, and it's kind of turning into a thing.
So if anybody wants to catch it, how do they catch your live Fiasco?
Everything I do is on Game All Night show on YouTube. Everything's just kind of in that.
So is Game All Night going on hiatus?
I kind of stopped doing it for a while. It just it did that thing, BJ. It did that thing where it turned into work, right? And I said I wasn't going to do it anymore if it was work. I can't blame it on scheduling. Okay, I had to schedule one person a show, and with the Fiascos, I'm having to schedule 5.
Wait, I thought that you get people to come on 2 different nights and you tape both of those shows separately. Are you telling me you did them all in one night and then cut it? Oh, no.
Yeah, pretty much.
You had us fooled there, Whitpan.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, it was, it just got to that point where I'm like, you know what? Not a lot of people were watching it, so I decided I'm just going to put that project away. But I'm having a blast doing what I'm doing. So hopefully
the Whitpan thing, I don't play 18X games, but I know how popular it is, and you are bringing something that a lot of other people are not bringing. So good on you for that.
Yeah,
I hope so. I have a great co-host who just, man, he knows the business, and he has some great contacts and stuff with Tony Fryer. So he makes my job very easy. Let's say that.
Yeah, but what about poor Dan? Dan, the bartender.
Yeah, well, I hopefully am going to RPG with Dan on Sunday, so we're gonna try and keep it alive.
I would imagine he would be fun to RPG with.
Dan's a great guy. He's just fun to hang out with and have fun with, and hopefully reduce some stress with, right?
Whitpan, you are one of the guys that are multi-talented. I love watching everything you do is a success, and it's always professional. It's always professional. So cheers to you, and thanks for coming on the show.
Well, I had to come on. I mean, come on, 100. That's
we're only 900 to 1,000, Chris. 900.
Hey, I made it to 69, and I thought that was great. I'm like,
you know what? Hey, Steve and I do this every once in a while. We got to take a break. We get away from the show for a little while, recharge the batteries, and then all of a sudden I'm super excited again. So, yeah, and I know, Pat, that is not a fake bad drop. That is really a lot of meatballs. Chris was on this show, and he told him, "Hey, Chuck Yeager's checking in from the Gateway and Filler groups." What's up?
Okay. I thought it was the pilot. I was going to be really, really excited.
No, you stole my joke. I always introduce Chuck. He's not the pilot guy, but Chuck runs one of the best Facebook groups out there on there. I'll tell you, my two favorite groups right now that I've been hanging out with. I love Board Game Spotlight, but it's really big. But Chuck Yeager's group with the Gateway and Filler groups, and then of course Glenn Flaherty's group with the Euro Board Games group. Both of those super active, super positive, super friendly. Really good. And you hang out on the Euro one, right? Is that Chris, or is it a different one I'm thinking of?
A little bit. I mean, I'll be honest with you. It's like trying to pick and choose what social media is going to be your home is really hard. Like I'm trying to add Slacks, I'm trying to add Discords, and it's really tough. And I'm also, it's funny, right now, my Twitter feed is fabulous and fun and exciting. And yes, Alex, you're absolutely right.
I think it was on purpose.
yeah, right. But my Facebook feed is rather toxic. So I don't have a lot of love to go into my Facebook feed.
Come hang out on the Euro Board Game group or the Gateway and Filler Game group. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. Board Game Spotlight is really pretty positive too, don't you think, Steve?
Oh.
I agree. Chuck runs a great tight ship over there. There's nothing but positivity. There, you check it at the door.
Awesome.
If it's toxic, it doesn't belong and it goes away.
We don't even see it. He and Nora, I think, is the other one.
And Nina Jerome. Yep.
Nina.
They're fantastic.
He and Nina do a great job of making sure that we stay on topic. So
are we gonna actually get to play the Jambalaya game for like real this time, since the chat hopefully won't break? Or
it did break last time. I'm waiting for your buddy Goldsmith to show up, and he hasn't shown up yet. He's next on the list. So
he's too busy typing and getting a drink.
What do you think, Steve?
Sure.
I love Chris. Medium.
All right,
I know what it is just by looking at that card.
All right. So do you see the host chat? See that host chat on the side? Click on the host chat. If you don't mind.
You're gonna make me get up and move if I do that.
Oh, you got. How's it gonna do that, Steve? Then got an idea?
No.
Yeah, too far away from you. I didn't realize it was that far away from you.
No, don't worry.
That's what happens when you have a studio. It's like I don't have a mouse right here. I can't.
All right. You know what? How about this? You give us 2 words. You got 2 words for us?
2 words?
Yep, 2 words. And Steve and I will come up with the medium between them.
Oh, I like this. I like this a lot.
We're going to compete against the chat crew. The chat crew is going to try to get they're going to try to guess what we do.
Oh, I like this. I like this a lot.
You got 2 words?
I do. It's actually a little harder coming from the other side. I'm not going to lie.
Hello, Verla. What's up? Checking in.
Hey, guys.
So Verla,
Can you hear me?
You're in the host chat, right?
Fine, Verla.
You got the host chat?
Yes.
Okay, good. So Chris is going to give us 2 words for the 3 of us, and we have to come up with the medium between them. We're going to type it into the host chat without looking at each other's guesses, just like we do for the Boudin Bowl for any of those other ones. Chris, you got the words? Chat crew,
I do.
You're going to try to get one of our 3 words. And if you do, Steve's going to mark you down as first one to match one of the words. All right. So, Chris, what are the 2 words?
Spam and sand.
And what?
Sand.
Sand.
Spam.
Sandy.
Yep.
Spam and sand. It's got to be. Okay. I got my word. We're going to say 3, 2, 1. And we're going to type it into the host chat. Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I like yours, Verla. Oh. Dang it. I should have thought of Steve's. Oh, that's it. Can you see them or not, Chris? Can you see the host chat?
I can. What are they?
Okay. Well, I can't say it. So the chat crew's got to guess. What is Oh, Jesse says
Oh,
Hawaii.
those are good. Those are better than ours.
Yeah, that's actually better. But none of you got our medium. All right, who's the first one to guess it? We
Just
have
because
3.
they're the right brain doesn't mean they're the correct brain.
That is true. We got 3 words. The 3 of us came up with 3 different words. And I don't think anybody. Yeah, we're not talking etouffee, that's for sure. Everybody's Kelly. Kelly, that name sounds familiar, Verla.
Who could that be?
It could be a game monster.
I think we got the wrong answer.
All right, I think we're going to have to call this one. So our 3 words were survivor, military, and of course, Python, Monty Python.
Okay.
What were you thinking, Chris? I'm just curious.
The Hawaii thing kind of did pop into my brain.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good one. All right, so they all catch on.
If it's not present and not first thing you're thinking of, that's where this game is great.
Chris, thanks for coming on the show, man. Appreciate it. Loved having you on the show, and I love being on your show too.
This is a blast. You'll have to come on and maybe we'll do a fiasco with you.
That'd be fun.
Good idea.
Yeah. All right, we'll check you later.
Good
Congratulations.
All right, Verla, what's up? The board game
Hey
ambassador.
guys, happy 100.
Cool picture.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you. What are you drinking there, Verla?
Oh
Oregon,
man, I've got some
Oregon
Willamette Valley Pinot Gris
Of course
from
you do.
Oregon, where I live. It's delightful. Celebrating with you guys tonight.
All right. While we're waiting on Alex to come in, let's do another medium if you don't mind. So, and
Sure.
while I'm getting the game set up, Verla, tell everybody out there, what is the board game ambassador?
Well, I got into board games a couple of years ago and just started meeting people and connecting and really finding an amazing, incredible community like we've been talking about with so many of the other guests. Hey, Miklos. And I will totally back you guys up, pitch. Guys, join the Gateway and Filler Games group and the Euro Games group. If you guys haven't, they are so positive, so non-toxic, and super wonderful. That's how I met you guys. Which has been really, really fun. And as far as me, though, when I started connecting with people and trying to figure out, okay, what's the best way to connect, became the board game ambassador. So you can find me on Instagram is where I like to hang out the most besides those 2 Facebook groups. And I just love to share the love of board games everywhere I go.
Yeah, so Calico, where did you play that at?
So that is coming out on Kickstarter. It was actually made by somebody here in the Pacific Northwest where I live. And I kept seeing it on other people's Instagram feeds, just the prototype and everything. Was super excited about it. And my mom, who I've turned into a gaming monster, was asking me, what should I back? I'm really curious about this Kickstarter thing. Can you find a good game for me to back? And I said, I've got it. It's going to be Calico. Well, she went all in on like the top level Founders Edition. Only 6 people could get in on this pledge level where you get your name in the book and I think you might get to name a cat or something. But you definitely get one of the prototypes way in advance. So that's her prototype copy ahead of when the Kickstarter fulfills. So I get to play it early finally because I kept seeing it online on Instagram and stuff, and not being able to get my hands on it until she finally got a copy. So that was pretty exciting. It's a great game. I can't wait for it to come out.
That's Calico. I've got a copy ordered, and I'm waiting for it to come in from Kickstarter. Hey, let's bring in one more person here. Our old buddy. It's filling that you're the last person on the show, Alex, because you're one of the reasons why the show has gotten to where it is. You and Sean are my inspiration. They really are.
Oh,
the chat crew is sort of like the Dutchie, where I see the same names come back every week, and I've tried to do that. Alex Goldsmith from the Dukes of Dice, give us that elevator pitch. Who is Alex Goldsmith, and why is he on my show tonight?
I don't know why I'm on your show. You just repeatedly invited me on when I had some sort of a role in the board game industry, which I no longer have and no longer hold. So at this point, I'm just here because you're nice enough to invite me.
You're a content creator, just like I am, right?
Sure, okay. I've been doing the Dukes of Dice podcast for about 5.5 years now. Sean and I talk about games, review show. So there's not much else to say other than we have this weird kind of energy that somehow seems to translate well into a podcast. And we've done 205 episodes, 206 episodes, somewhere in that range now. So
we have broken a record tonight, by the way.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
We had 2 different Dukes of Dice T-shirts on this very show.
True.
Wow.
But I
Who
want
else
you to
rocked
guess.
one?
I want you to guess who was the other person that wore it. Any idea?
Well, I know it wasn't Sean.
No, it wasn't Sean. No.
Who else?
If you need a hint, I've got one for you.
Yeah, give me a hint. Give me a hint.
The hint might be that they have made a whole podcast about something that we razz you about on the show. Not being up to date with all the cultural references of today's
Oh, it was my good buddy Aaron from the Boards Live.
Aaron,
that's the
yes,
one.
he did. And he came in representing your T-shirt, which I thought was pretty cool.
He did.
That was nice.
Very nice.
You know, I've never
Very
actually
nice.
met
Well, I had
Aaron.
to write myself. I don't know.
I've talked to Aaron a million times on Punchboard Media Slack, but I never actually talked to him in person. So it's pretty cool hanging out with him. And he seems like the kind of guy that you could throw him on a podcast. I could hit solo and just let him talk, and we'd have a fantastic time just sitting there and kicking back.
He's my DM for Dungeons and Dragons, and has almost caused the podcast to break up as a result of a fight over a non-player character in that game. So, no, he does a great job.
DM's fault. It's
All right.
always the DM's fault.
Let's put Alex and Verla on the clock here. We're gonna put the game medium. You guys have both played medium before, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna throw 2 words at you. You should have the host chat up.
I got it.
Okay.
Yep.
Instead of the public chat. I'm gonna give you the 2 words. All of us are gonna think of the medium between those 2 words. We'll throw it in there in the host chat without looking at each other's, and then we'll throw it over to the chat crew and see if any of them can match up with us. Okay? Whoever matches up first with any of our clues is going to get a point from Steve. All right, let's see how it works. Are you ready? I pulled 2 random from the deck. Pulled 2 random. These animals are all 2 years old. All right, here we go. Ready? Chip. That was a Johnny joke. Chip and Antarctica. Chip and Antarctica. Wow. Chip and Antarctica. That is a tough one. Chip. Oh, okay.
I've got it.
I've got one. I've got one here.
It better not be just one in medium, because if we match,
Oh. See.
it's the same one.
You know, that would be wicked if we actually did a just one medium. Say, hey, tag that for next time.
Not a
Steve.
bad idea. We'll tuck that away.
Combining medium and just one. All right. So if this, you would have been in trouble because Alex and me, we both had the same one, and Verla and Steven both had the same.
Looks like Kevin's already on it.
Yeah, so Kevin, of course, same winner every time. Kevin is the one. That must mean that Nick went to bed because Nick has been killing lately. So yeah, the 2 words we had were ice and pick. You guys want to do another one?
Yeah, sure.
Let's go.
Alex, you got to go.
Okay. Do it. Let's do it.
All right, let's go right off the top here. 2 random ones. Some of the baby animals were 2 years old. Okay, here we go. Tree.
What is? Wait, hang on. Time out. What is this joke?
I don't know.
So it's way before your time. The Johnny Show with Ed McMahon, and there's this famous episode. They used to have all the animals from this. What was his name? Help me out, Steve. It was
Jack Hanna.
Jack Hanna from the San Diego.
Okay.
He'd come on with all the baby animals, and Ed was completely Ed. That was not water that Ed was drinking during the show, and Ed was completely toasted, and he just kept repeating the same line over and over again. Some of these animals were only 2 years old, Johnny.
You have to hold the cards up to your head like Karnak. No one can say the word is tree. You got to get it in there.
Yeah, you got to get in there. So yeah, you Google it. It's on YouTube. It's just Ed McMahon being drunk. Ed McMahon. All right, so let's go back to it. Tree and donut. Tree and donut are the 2 clues. Tree and donut.
Okay.
And donut.
I think I got something.
I got it. I'm going to cheat on this one. I got it. Sometimes we play for ourselves. Okay, here we go.
Oh, I thought that was pretty dang clever. Dang it.
Ooh.
I cheated because mine are 2 words, but I'm going to pretend that it's 1 word. All right, so what about there, chat crew? Do we have anybody with tree and donut? Tree and donut. So who's winning the contest so far? It's still Kevin?
It's still Kevin, unless you want to count Jesse, who was the first one who said Hawaii on the last one.
That was not a match.
I think we have a winner.
Oh, we got a match. Very good. You matched with Alex Goldsmith. You and Alex share a brain. That is Kelly Jean. Kelly, our friend from the Gateway Games the other night. We played a bunch of games with her the other night. All right. So ready for another one?
Let's go.
Hey, Luke, I can't believe this, but Luke matched up on Tire Swing.
Yes.
Nice.
Should we give a point to the first ones that match with us?
If they match, if you want to do if they match multiple things?
Yeah. So give Kelly a point because she matched with Alex. Luke
Looking out
matched
for you,
with me. Luke
What are
matched
these
with me.
points redeemable for? I'm just curious.
They're sort of like Chris's 1,000 million point question. No, actually, I've got a game. So you shamed me. I've got a game I'm going to send out to the winner. How's that?
Okay.
It's War of the Rings special edition that Steve Bonacore has been holding for me at his house. So all you have to do though is you got to talk to Steven and go pick it up from his house. Just I'll give you direction.
The Steven you're talking about is Bonacore, not me.
Bonacore has got War of the Rings special edition. Can't be worth a lot of money. So easy to ship. Small box game, travel lightly, 1 hour wonder. No, I do. I have a game. I've got a game from Cosmos that I will send out to the winner. All right, here we go. So from our friends at Cosmos. The next one. Oh, this should be easy. Chef and Canada. Chef and Canada. I've got nothing. Chef and Canada. Oh, Chris finally figured it out. What was
Can
that?
I say, I will say the word is, but from the couch, Abby, my fiance, has chimed in with the same word I typed out and did not say. So,
oh, wow. Okay.
It was meant to be, Alex. It was meant to be. Particularly if it's a relationship based on the word that you said.
I am not.
That's how you know it's good.
I will tell you, I don't think we've ever had this thing together. So,
hey, she's welcome to join if she wants to jump in. 3, 2,
you've
1.
been invited, Abby.
I got nothing on this.
Oh, good. She's going to jump in? Oh, good.
Oh, no, she's definitely not.
Hello. Everybody,
We're fishing.
That is the official AMF. Nice.
What we have learned, BJ, is that we are not a heck yeah.
Yeah, we're not. We're like an oh no. Oh no.
Well,
Name father.
Maybe we're sure.
Another history. We got AMF on TV. First appearance, first mention.
That is her first
TV appearance.
Game televised media appearance, I guess.
Yeah. All right, are we ready for another one? Here we go.
We got a couple on that one though too, because Patrick got.
He matched up with me and Alex. With
Patricia
Poutine.
right afterwards said back bacon, and
that matches up with Steve. Okay.
Yep.
Verla. Whoa, Verla. You got to tell me, what is this?
Yeah, no, I had to ask the same thing too.
I grew up in Alaska, and it was just the first thing that came to mind. Similarities, like what would Canadians cook? What would a chef cook in Canada?
Moose stew, moose fricassee. I don't know that one. You got me on the smothered moose. I'm interested. I've eaten pork belly pig, so I'll eat just about anything, man.
Oh, this is amazing.
Pork belly pig? No. I mean pot belly pig. I meant to say. Sorry. It wasn't amazing. It was not very good. It tasted like dog food. It wasn't very good. So, all right. So are you ready?
Go for it.
Pop and sticky. Sticky and pop. Pop and sticky. Pop and sticky. Think. Pop and sticky. Jack, who we're playing the medium game, you've got to try to match up with our four guests here. Let's see. Pop and sticky. All right, I've got one. It's not a winner though.
Yeah, I'm not loving mine.
Pop and sticky.
Name father, Steve O'Rourke. I was right there with you.
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
I didn't write it, but I was right there with you.
I almost put yours, Alex.
All right.
And I had the same as you guys.
Yeah.
We're on the same 17%. Is that the number that you're up to these days?
Some terrible number. Some number of far too few.
So we got a few. I don't think anybody's going to match with mine here. One word, you cheaters. Come on, Chris. This game is hard enough without having to. Some of these are combined words.
Chris, by the way, thank you for the kind words. I appreciate that.
There's some good stuff coming up in chat.
So we've got gum. We've got. Are any of these matches, Steve?
I don't think so.
Doesn't look like it.
No. All right. So my first thought was yours, and so that's why I went away from it. Was Coke? I was thinking like a soft drink type thing. So we got Coke, Lolly, and the other one was Warner. Anybody get that one? No.
Pop Warner.
Pop Warner. Yeah. I was thinking it's all, you go and you sit in Pop Warner. The benches are sticky.
Yeah.
Not very good. Sorry.
You didn't decide to go for Andy Richter this time?
Yeah. I didn't go for it.
Yeah, that made perfect sense.
That's good. Yeah. Out of the. All right. Here we go. Ready for the next one?
We need a tiebreaker here. We got a lot of folks tied with one.
Halloween and machine. Halloween and machine. Oh, I've got one. I just got to think of how to phrase it. We got to get one word. All right, I'm gonna go with this.
I gotta get back to those chat.
Oh,
Verla. Verla, right there with me.
Oh, dang it. Yeah. Well, do we have the same? Sort of the same.
Yeah, no, I'd say we're similar on that one, BJ, and Verla's is as a cousin. So
I do like name fathers, though. That's good. I like that one. That's a good one. So we got Zoltar. Zoltar's not bad. I'll give it that. Cheese. I'm not getting that one. Hollywood and machine. Cheese. The cheese.
There should be a cheese machine though.
Cheese machine. The cheese from a can. I don't know.
No. A machine that just magically makes you wonderful cheese.
Fun house. I like. Fun house would have been a good one. No one's matching up with us, guys. We're not very good at this game. The medium would not be very good. Okay, so we got our entries were smoke, fog, and chainsaw. Chainsaw, maybe my favorite. Yeah, not a bad one.
On the topic of cheese, I did the other night for a late night snack take an entire container of shaved Parmesan, dump it in a frying pan, heat up the frying pan until it all melted together, and just ate that. And it was phenomenal. Completely off topic. Saying that's what.
So was it crusty?
Just browned it into like a little tuile kind of thing.
A little patty of like melted Parmesan cheese.
So it got kind of crusty, I'm assuming. Like whenever you
a little bit, yeah, but it was mostly
crispy goodness.
Kind of melty and tasty. What's that?
I said crispy goodness.
Oh yeah.
Next time I go to Emerald's, I'll make sure that I get the crusted Parmesan entree. So
can't do it with Provel though, can you?
No, I have not tried. There is no Provel in this house or anywhere near this house. For folks who don't know, Provel is St. Louis cheese, which is basically used on St. Louis style pizza and not many other places.
Provel?
And it's generally a little gross.
I don't know it. Sharp? No.
Is it sharp? No, not really. It tastes kind of like melted candle wax.
Oh, great. That sounds really good. St. Louis pizza.
There's a reason Chicago style pizza is famous and New York style pizza is famous, and St. Louis style pizza is not famous.
Infamous.
And Detroit. Don't forget about Detroit pizza.
Oh, yeah, Detroit is I'd say strong.
Detroit has the crust. Yeah, Detroit has the cool crust. St. Louis pizza, never heard of it. So, and now we know the reason why.
Next time you're here, should you ever be able to travel anywhere ever again, I'm happy to introduce you to St. Louis style pizza.
There's some events I'm thinking about going in St. Louis. I just don't know if they're going to happen or not. We'll see. Yeah. We'll talk off air. All right. So we'll see. All right. Are you ready for the next one?
Yes.
All right, Chaco, you ready? Here we go. Canoe and soldier. Canoe and soldier. Okay. I got one.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
I don't have anything.
No, that's not bad too. I like that.
Yeah. Verla's still thinking.
Gosh, I'm stumped.
Think combine Red Hots and M&Ms and see if that helps. Does that help? No. What's up? Oh, I'm missing the public chat. What we got?
You watching chat?
Patrick is making good pizza.
Oh, Patrick.
You had a 50-50 shot, Patrick.
Yeah, you were so close, Patrick. Oh, don't want to spoil it. The Verla, did you put yours in yet? I haven't seen yours yet.
I got nothing, guys.
Okay, she's got nothing.
I'm stumped on that one.
We gave him 3 good clues. Is it no one's getting it? Ah, man.
Nothing yet.
So close. Why, Chris does not like St. Louis pizza. Wow. I think we have to call that one. I don't see anybody getting it. Adam, no. So our clues were Navy and Meriwether Lewis.
Oh, Luke just popped in with Lewis because he heard the Clark one.
Luke, yeah, because he's the chat crew's behind us, so he'll see that he got it. All right, so Luke got one there. I was the only one to match up there. All right, ready for the next one?
Sure.
Oh, I've got mine here. I've got one. England and ring. England and Ring. Oh, I've got one already. Steve and I might have talked about something about it yesterday. Yep.
I don't know if I like my answer, but
I like Steve's though. Nice. Oh, I like Verla's.
Verla's is good.
Goldsmith, I'm not sure about that one, man. I'm not sure about that one. I don't think you're going to get a match. We should keep track of how many we're matching with and see which one of us matches more. Otherwise,
Luke's got it.
Luke's
yes,
got
Luke.
matched up with Verla. Very nice. Nicely done, Verla, with token.
I almost put what Kevin and Patricia had.
Jewels and the crown. That would have been good. Lord would have been good. That's a good one. How did no one gets? Oh man, I thought for sure, Steve. I really thought yours was going to match up with someone.
I really knew yours wouldn't.
Alex, don't you think really?
Yeah,
it's like the perfect one, man.
Yeah.
Alex, you got to admit though, Stonehenge. That's kind of a Steve trademark there. That's a name.
Oh, that was a perfect clue. I will say it's equally though, based on the public chat, equally as good as mine. So
yeah. Anybody? Yeah, exactly. No one else got it. But
Luke got token.
All right, so Luke did get one. How are we doing on the score, Steve?
Eye is good too. The London Eye is good.
Oh, that's good.
How are we doing on the score?
Luke's the only one with multiples. Luke's got 3.
Same with every time. All right, so ready? Ready for the next one?
Okay.
Oh, I'm curious about this one. Let's see. Is Abby around? Tell her to throw in one.
She can hear you.
Tell her to throw in one.
They purposely ignore you. We'll see.
If she throws in one, you can put it in the chat. Just say it's from her. We got wedding and nose. Wedding and nose.
Okay.
Maybe a different way to celebrate instead of putting the ring on the finger. Alex, I'm just throwing it out there. Could be a different way. Do you have the ring? Yes, I do.
You said it, man.
Yes, I do. No, it didn't work. Okay.
She has not thrown out any suggestions, but I have typed one.
I'm just saying for her to consider that for the ceremony because that would be an interesting way to do that part of the ceremony. So, let's see. Wedding and nose.
BJ, you are an amazing host, and you are also exceptionally weird. Exceptionally.
Man, I've got nothing on this one. Wedding.
The two things are related, Alex.
Yeah, that's true. This one's a tough one. Wedding. I may have to pull a Verla here. I may have to pull the parachute on this one. Wedding and nose.
Okay, well, what I'm putting is what I think BJ was going for.
Why?
Maybe not.
That's what I thought he was implying at first, but then it turned out to be weirder than that. So.
I don't know what y'all are talking about. So I'm gonna go with one. I'm gonna go with the Cylon. Here we go. Here's my Cylon. Let's see if anybody gets that.
What?
You're gonna get it. You're gonna figure it out if you really think about it. Okay, so what?
No, I'm not.
Hey, Verla,
I get the wedding part. What's the nose?
Come on.
Maybe spelled differently.
Yeah, exactly. So before we proceed, are there any objections from the crowd? No.
What are you talking about?
Well, hopefully you hear no's objection in the crowd whenever we get to that part.
I think it's Andy Richter all over again.
I hope everybody out there enjoyed our final 100 episodes.
Oh, this has been a great run. What a way to end it. All right, so we got somebody matched up. We got a Garter.
I didn't see Garter.
Somebody matched up.
Yeah, Patricia.
Oh, Patricia, way to go. She matched.
Patrick matched ring.
Oh, Kelly. No, sorry, Patrick got there first though.
No one. No one got objection. God, I thought for sure someone was going to go with objection. Wait. Somebody got ring too. Patrick Hillier, right?
Yeah,
Patrick got it. Yep.
Nicely done. All right, so let's go. Let's go here. Yeah, I'm enjoying the Cylon bit here. So river and train. Oh, wow. River and train. River and train. All right, chat crew, you got to figure out the medium and match up with us for river and train. River and train. That's a tough one. All right, let me switch over. You guys got something?
Medium tends to be a lot like my strategy with just one, which is just literally the first thing that pops in my brain. Doesn't have to be clever. Doesn't have to like just the first thing.
All right,
That's
well, I'm
my
gonna do
answer
that.
there.
I'm gonna do that then.
Verla, I like yours. That's a good one.
That's good.
Oh crap!
BJ.
I had no idea. That's first thing you thought of, huh? You said first word out of my mind, and when I heard that river and train, that was the very first word. I like these two though. These are good. The chat crew, they're gonna match with this one. So we got bridge. Yeah, Patrick's all over it. Oh, steamboat. Oh, that's an interesting one. Yeah, steamboat. That would have been a good one. Whitpan, a little late. Dollar short. Any other one? Hoping somebody to match up with me and Steve, or me and Alex. No, I'm sorry, Verla. They haven't matched with you yet. Okay.
I think hers is great. I actually like hers a lot.
Yeah, I do too.
No, I think Steve.
I'm trying to think of something that was going to connect them that same way. I like that.
All right, here we go. Ready for the next one? Another easy one. I hate when the easy ones.
Wait. The words that they didn't get: Mississippi and barge.
Oh yeah, we forgot to say it. Mississippi and barge. Thank you. Appreciate that, Alex. Mississippi and barge, which I thought were two good clues. Should have matched up there somewhere.
Yep.
No one did. All right, here's the next one. Shakespeare and rodeo.
Wait, rodeo? RODEO?
Rodeo and Shakespeare.
Rodeo.
Shakespeare and rodeo. Oh my God, I've got it.
No one's gonna get mine, but I like it anyway.
Oh, I can't remember the name. Oh, I've got a good one.
Well, I see you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is killing me. I've got it, and I won't be able to put it in there. All right, I can't get it. I'll tell you what I was thinking. All right, so I will not have one on this one. We've got. Let's see if anybody matched up. We got clown, and I think that matched up with Steve, right? Yeah. Anybody else? No, it doesn't look like. So the other two names, the other two guesses were Billy and Jester. Billy. What
So
are we going with
if
that?
William Shakespeare was in a rodeo, they'd probably call old Billy Shakespeare.
Old Billy Shakespeare. Okay, I get that. I like that.
That's the only reason that word came to mind.
And Jester, you're thinking the rodeo clown, right?
Thinking rodeo clown, but trying to tie it in with Shakespeare.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so help me. I'm stuck. What is the movie where the blonde chick was the daughter of the lawyer and she's dating? Clueless. Ah, man, Clueless.
Clueless, classic.
Shakespeare and rodeo. Shakespeare and rodeo. It's based on one of Shakespeare's plays. I don't remember which one it was, but it was the movie was based on it was a remaking of one of Shakespeare's plays. So anyway,
okay.
Yeah, it was.
I thought it was a Jane Austen book.
Oh, it was Jane Austen, not
Kind of
Shakespeare.
what I was thinking.
Okay, you might be right. It is. It's Jane Austen. Oh, well, I'm way off.
But I like Willie the Kid. That works.
Yeah, Billy the Kid would have been good. All right, ready for the next one?
Let's go.
Did we get them out? Sure. We gave out Billy, Jester, and Clown. We only had one match. Yeah, one match. Mick did not like your clue, Alex. Sorry about that. All right. Ski and Cloud.
First one?
Ski.
Ski
and Cloud. Ski and Cloud. Ski and Cloud. You said just first word that comes to mind, right? Yep. All right, I got it. What we got here?
Okay.
Okay, we got some matches. Here. So, chat crew, you got three. You got three out there. Ski and Cloud. Yeah. Going with the obvious one. So was a good one. Let's see if the other one. Yeah, Alex. Oh, you got one. Nicely done, Alex. Very nice. I think if we were keeping score, I'd be in last right now. I don't think I've gotten very many.
No, I think it would probably be me.
Or me.
Tricia said that too. That's good.
All right, mine was a lift, and Alex had powder, and Verla and Steve had snow. So that's a bunch of.
I've got Patrick and Kelly and Patricia getting points on that one.
Hey, Adam did. Adam matched me. Woo! Look at that.
But Patricia had it first.
Yeah, Patricia had it first.
I missed that one. I totally missed it, Patricia. Thank you for sharing my brain. I appreciate it. Dangerous thought, but here's a good one. I like this.
What do you got?
Heart and roller coaster. Heart and roller coaster. I got it already. Alex, you better get this one.
Well,
we're gonna match up. Not even mine, but I'm just putting it in there.
Oh, that's a good one. But actually, Namefather and I matched up on this one.
There you go.
Oh, I see where y'all went. Okay, yeah, that's good. Yeah, I like that. Verla?
That's good, guys.
All right. What do we got?
Not seen anything yet.
Is Pat's close enough to Verla's? No.
Nah, I don't think so.
Close enough. Okay.
Mine was just the first thing that came to mind.
I like it. I think it's actually pretty spot on.
People are right around yours. They're right around yours. Not exactly it though. I don't see it. No. All right.
Oh, I like Patricia's.
Chat crew.
There's a lot of good ones in there.
Yeah, Kevin said we should. Really, Kevin? We should have said drop. All right. We're getting from the peanut gallery here. Okay, so we got Adrenaline, Crush, Adrenaline again from Steve. So Alex and Steve had Adrenaline, Verla had Crush, and I had the Matterhorn. Everyone loves the Matterhorn at Disneyland, right? So the Cylon loses again. Okay, here we go. Hammer and Muscle. Oh! Come on, chat crew. I'm telling you, chat crew, if you don't get this, I'll.
Oh, yeah. Namefather, you and I.
I shouldn't have seen yours. So.
I mean, you said first word comes out of you.
Really, you gotta make it 4 for 4 here.
Sure.
If that's what you thought of, put it in there. Yeah. All right, chat crew, you only have one word because we all came up with the same thing. Patricia. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah. See, they're
pretty good, actually.
They're going the other side of it. They're all.
My wife would probably say that Patricia's is the same answer.
Yeah. Kelly, what is baking soda? I'm not getting that one.
Arm and Hammer?
Nice, Kelly. Oh, yeah, I'll give that one. That is a good one. I like that.
That one.
Everybody, quick break for you to do a PSA on how to be incredibly clever. Whatever your secret is, can you share it with the chat with everyone else?
Good idea. Let us know.
Yeah. Oh, Kevin's got it.
Oh, he's dodging it. He doesn't want to share the secret.
No, it's just honestly, it's being open to play with things. Really, it's just thinking, what does that make me go, and what does that make me do, and how can I smush them together?
You obviously do a little research too. You're well read, and it comes out.
When it comes to doing things, when we're preparing for the show, if you know who you're preparing for, it makes a huge difference. Doing the ones that involved Alex or doing the ones that involved the pegs. Those little games that made all the difference in the world because you could connect to them and you knew that if they got it, they were going to have a blast. They were going to laugh their full heads off.
Alex, you missed our July with the pegs. It was literally inside baseball for 30 minutes. I mean, the chat crew had no idea what we were doing. Me and Steve were just having a blast, but complete inside jokes. We're riffing on Patrick.
But Rob and Christina came along. They were having a blast too. It's still my favorite moment of every single one of these episodes. I think you know what it is. We were playing Jambalaya, and Christina, all of a sudden it clicked, and the clue was something to the effect of this bag building game is one that Patrick just loves, and it was Adore Leon.
Adore Leon.
And Christina always used, I just adore this game.
And her face lit up. She went, "Oh my God!"
As she got it, and they both just broke. It was fun.
All right, ready for the next one?
Let's go.
Good question, though. I want to hear Steve's secret because he's killing us. What does he have now? Like 400 episode names?
Something like that. He's got Jimmy DM90 on his trail, though. So.
Jimmy's catching up. Kevin's got Adore Leon. Yeah.
Beautiful and fireworks. Beautiful and fireworks. Beautiful and fireworks. I know what I want, I think. And I'm just using one word.
BJ.
It's one word. It's one word, Jack Crow. But my second thought was yours, Alex. That was my second one. Yeah.
Verla's is good too, though. Verla, you're dead on. That's exactly right.
I haven't played it, so I don't
First
know.
thing that came to mind. It's not out yet.
You haven't played that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
No.
Oh, you're missing out.
I need to play it. I thought it was about something else. I didn't realize it was about fireworks.
If you see the new artwork,
Yeah.
there's fireworks, and it's gorgeous.
Okay. All right. Jack Crew, are we getting close?
Allura matched up.
I will take it. Come on, give it to me, Alex. Come on. Yes, that's a match.
That's only 1/4 of your single word.
I know, but that's where he's going.
One third.
I'm going for it.
You
I'm gonna
taking
give it to
Adams?
Oh, absolutely. I got to take what I can, the scraps, whatever I got. Nicely done, Adam. I appreciate you. 4th of July. That's right. What else we got? Anybody else? No?
Allura got color.
Verla's our favorite because it's Rococo, sorry. And Steve's got colors, and somebody matched up on that one. And Alex had Hanabi, and nobody's got it. And that's a great one. That was my second one, actually. I wanted to go with that.
Okay, I see that one.
Yeah, we're going to call that one? Okay. Melt and cough. Melt and cough.
Whoa.
Oh, I got it. Got it. I think we got it. I think we got it. 3, 2, 1. Punch it in there. Yeah, Steve. Yeah. I was thinking that too.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
It took me longer to get there, but yeah.
We would have been smoking on this game. Yeah, we got it. Can Verla join?
Yeah, I'm failing on this one.
Oh,
This is all I could think of.
Gets beaten out by Patricia on this one. That is a heartbreaker.
You know what's funny? That was my first choice, Verla. And then I went,
Was it?
let me
Okay.
think simpler. Let me think even simpler. Anybody else?
Right.
Anybody get it?
Patricia? Is Patricia the first one?
Yep.
Yep.
Patricia leaps into a tie for the lead.
A bunch. Oh, we got about 5 minutes. We have to call this thing. Ooh, I like this one. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Something I've been involved with a lot lately. Vacation and bicycle. Vacation and bicycle. So we have one of those carriers for our little kids, and now that we have the little ones, I wanted to get the carrier ready for them to ride in. I went to my bike shop today, and my guy who always works on my bikes says, look behind you. 62 bikes in the bike shop. Because all of the neighborhoods in our town, everybody's riding bikes and walking and doing, because there's nothing else to do, right? So you can just walk or ride bikes. No soccer, there's nothing on TV, there's no movie theaters, there's no shopping. All right, so vacation and bicycles. All right, I got something. Let's see. This is just one word.
Oh, BJ.
You're typing essays in here, man. What are you doing?
All right, what do we have here? Ricola would have been a good one for that last one. Yeah, that would have been a good one. I hadn't thought of that one. Ricola would have been a good one.
Patricia, you and I have the same brain here. Nice.
Yeah, Chris, I like yours.
Yes,
Tandem.
Patrick.
Is no one going to get mine? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think it's likely. What I don't think it's likely they'll match any of the individual 5 words you used in there. Excuse me, 6 words.
6 words.
Yeah.
All one word. So my one word, chat crew, is Boardwalk Resort of Walt Disney World.
You didn't remove the spaces this time. You include the spaces.
Journalism habit. Remember, I was in journalism for 37 minutes, so you just can't break that habit. You just can't break that. Mass comm, when mass comm's in you, that's it, Alex. You just can't break it. 37 minutes. A bicyclette in Cajun. No, it was not the Great Barrier Reef. That would have been a good one. Mine was Boardwalk Resort at Walt Disney World. The other ones were tour, trail, and should have said rental. Oh, I'm sorry, tandem. Okay, tandem. So we got some matches.
Yeah. Patricia got tandem. Patrick got trail.
We have 2 people tied by my count with 5, Patrick and Patricia.
3 minutes left on this extravaganza, crazy, just one version of medium. Oh, no, just one version of medium would be fun. All right, ready? Here we go. Next one up. Mug and tower. Mug and tower. Mug and tower. Mug and tower. All right. All right, here we go.
These are the best. The kind of jokes the chat can't even see. These are fantastic.
Sorry. I'm sure mine is going to be the first one picked. All right, let's see what we got here. We got what do we get? Mug and tower. I forgot the. Oh my God, my face is red. Ooh, we have to remember, Steve. Show notes. Always drink wine before the show. Okay. Notes.
Or during.
What do we got? No one's getting mine yet.
Mead works too.
Yeah. What are you drinking? What are you drinking?
This is a Schlafly Boomerang Lemon Lime Mead Spritzer, gluten-free for Abby, my fiance, but delicious and refreshing for the spring and summer.
I recognize each of those individual words, but not in connection. Like,
fair enough.
I think I know what a spritzer is. What is that? Is that like a wine thing, sort of?
I don't know. I'm not an alcoholic. I have no idea. I know it has 4% alcohol by volume, and I know it's very tasty.
All right, so Steve, do we have any matches?
I don't see any.
Borderline call. Take a look through the chat and see what you think.
That's right.
I don't want to say it out loud.
We missed it. You know, Alex, we actually did a goodbye for Travis when he left iHeart Board Games and moved out to Austin.
I will say I would not count Patrick's for mine.
Okay.
Patrick's is agreed.
Because I didn't spell it the way that Patrick.
That's what I was looking at.
Yeah.
All right. So, I just noticed Verla's. Oh, thank you, Verla. I love it.
You're welcome.
Here we go. So Verla said venti. Alex said cafe. You're not saying cafe, which would be French for coffee, though. Are you saying
No,
cafe?
I was meaning like a cafe in a tower.
That would have been cool if you were saying cafe. Tall from Steve. So you're thinking like El Grande, or are you thinking like tall?
Like vente, like I was thinking. We were tracking it.
Or a tall mug of brew or something, you could do it that way too.
I don't think Kelly's answer in the chat was certainly one I thought about typing. It was actually the first thing that hit me in the brain, but I did not type it.
That's good.
And Travis, you didn't get mine, but mine was John Deere Green on a hot summer night. So he wrote Billy Bob Love, Charlene. All right, here we go.
Letters 3 foot high.
Very good. Very nice. We used to do that song. Yeah. A long time ago.
Great song.
Firefighter and Ribbon. Firefighter and Ribbon.
And Ribbon?
By the way, don't have any. You have only a chance to match 3 of us because BJ has just gone to troll.
He's totally in his own world.
In his own world. There's not a chance.
Sometimes we play this game just for ourselves. Okay, so Firefighter and Ribbon. Oh. Got it. I guarantee. Like Justin used to say. Guarantee. Guaranteed.
Oh, wow.
So we
got lots of matches.
Lots of points to score out there.
Patrick gets one. Patrick gets a point.
I will give Chris. That was my first thought, but that would have been something that would have connected. So I said immediately, I dismissed it.
I would give Adam credit for that.
I agree.
Okay, so with matching up with you think?
Yeah.
Yep.
I would give Adam credit for that one.
All right. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna let him out. Verla had hose. Alex had 9/11. Steve had award.
Patricia was very close to what I meant by that.
Yeah, that is close. She was close to it.
Close. If I had thought better of it, I would have probably written that instead.
So Verla, any clue? What is Smoky? What is that about? Anybody? Well, we said firefighter, and if you're going to pick on a firefighter, you're ribbing on him, and you'd call him.
Oh, BJ. What have you been drinking tonight, my friend?
Oh, I lost my breath there for a second.
It's not the what. It's not the what, Verla. It's the how much.
Oh boy.
True.
Okay. I feel like I need to pause and ask BJ the same question I asked Steve, but sarcastically.
What's my secret?
How did you get so clever?
I don't know.
Alex, I can phrase it this way. No, I'm really interested. How does your brain work when you're getting these things? And with the BJ, how does your brain work when you're getting these things?
My wife always says it's like a cornucopia of completely useless information. Completely useless information. All right, here we go. Dolphin and Angel. Dolphin and Angel. We did get some matches for the last one, right? We did?
I think we got a match with Adam and Patrick, I think, had hose. Yes?
Yep.
Patrick liked mine. Thank you, Patrick. I appreciate it. I'm reading between the lines. That wow is a wow of, he's just impressed. Dolphin and Angel.
I feel like I have a very BJ answer for this one.
Oh, good. Join the dark side. Good, Pato Hunter. Let's see.
And now I need to do some research to see if this actually makes sense.
Okay, I see that, Verla.
Okay.
I see it.
There was another option similar. Couldn't decide between.
It's a tough one. Dolphin and Angel. Let's see. Dolphin and Angel.
You're not going to put down one Zydeco song with a French title, and that'll solve.
I couldn't think of one. Yeah, I couldn't think of one. All right, here we go. All right, let's see if anybody's...
Chris Whitpan, how did you do this? How did we match?
Awesome.
And did we match for the same reasons? That's my question.
Awesome. We got one. Flipper. Nicely done, Whitpan. Any other one?
I don't see any yet.
No one's going to get mine? Oh, man.
Nice, Pat. Nice.
Oh, now that would have been a good one. I appreciate it.
Oh, that's fantastic.
We've been waiting for those puns to come out, Pat, and you have all the permission in the world. Really? Well, Chris, you were good. No, you matched.
Yeah, you got me, Chris. Chris, I will say, my reasoning for this was I was assured in my mind that the original Flipper Dolphin was probably dead by now, hence Angel.
Ah, there you go.
Excellent. Okay. I can promise you no one else went that way, but I'm glad that you and Whitpan connected, though. That's nice.
Hey, ends justify the means.
We're getting some good ones here. We're getting some really good ones here. All right, so the four that we had were Flipper, Graceful, Ring, and, of course, Chicken of the Sea. So,
of course.
Of course.
Can't believe no one got that one. All right, last one.
It's so obvious when you hear it.
So obvious. I know. It just rings. So last one, you guys get one more?
Yeah, I can imagine it wasn't your reason, Chris.
Yeah, he didn't get that one. Okay. Here we go. Last one. Fence and Maze.
And what?
Fence and Maze. Fence.
Like M-A-Z-E?
M-A-Z-E. Fence and Maze.
That'd be pretty wild if there was a medium card that was M-A-I-Z-E.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be funny.
Oh, I can't think of what it's called.
Name Father, I'm with you.
Let me see. Fence and Maze.
BJ isn't even actually thinking. He's just thinking ways to troll everyone.
I really am. And I've got one, and it's kind of right on the edge of the brain, and I'm trying to pull it in.
On the edge of your brain.
Yeah, on the edge of the brain. Okay, so I'm gonna
Thomas gets the point, by the way.
Yep. Nice catch. Only buying Angel Safe.
Of course. It was exactly what I thought. I just needed to think of how to spell it. There we go. All right, here we go.
I just can't think of the word. Like, I've got it pictured in my brain, and I am not getting the word I want.
Oh, I like Adams. Adams is good. Yeah. I like that would have been a good one. I like that one, Adam. Not a winner, but I still like it. You got it, Verla? Or are you gonna pull the ripcord?
It is eluding me.
All right.
Like, I can picture it. I just can't come up with the word.
Well, we did get a couple of matches here. We got that was my first choice. I'm sure you guys were thinking Corn Maze. You know, I would have gone.
That's what I was thinking of.
Okay, so Patricia, if I was playing the game for you to win, I would have said Corn because that was the first thing that popped in my mind. But I did.
If I was on your side, I would have done the helpful thing.
If I wasn't a side,
That's totally where I was going, just blanked out.
And Alex, you're right. There's Maze, M-A-I-Z-E, with Corn there too.
Yep.
That's true.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, I thought one of you guys would say Corn, so I didn't go with that because I didn't want to get bopped out. But I do like this one. I like The Shining. That's pretty good. Labyrinth. Yeah, that's a good one. Baseball. Maze and Fence. Willie Mays. Yep.
Makes it
There you go.
All right, so
now
the
you're
four.
getting everyone in the spirit of DJ right now.
Welcome to the dark side. Okay, so the three that we had were Hedge. Did anybody match Hedge?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We had a match earlier. It was
Thomas.
Thomas
Thomas. I got Thomas.
And mine was The Cell. Anybody? Think of the connection? The medium? Vince Vaughn, one of his big roles. Vince Vaughn was in this.
I know it's coming, and it doesn't help.
And they were trapped in that, that maze.
Jeez.
Man, I mean, like, I guess my brain is different from y'all's because when I read the two clues, the first thing in my mind was a Vince Vaughn movie. I just got to figure out which one has a maze in it. Y'all didn't think of that at all? Oh, man. Like, right away, that was what I was thinking. All right, so total us up, Steve. How many people matched up with me? Anybody?
Matched up with you individually?
No, I'm just joking.
Yeah, because that's easy to calculate.
Look at this.
I think Patrick's the winner here. He's got 6 total.
Look, Steve. Look.
He's
Kevin.
you.
He would have gone with The Cell. Way to
Yeah.
go. Is he telling the truth or is he just making me feel
No, that's called humoring you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Patrick, I think, has got 6 total, and Patricia's right behind him with 5. But Patrick ended up squeaking it out.
Old man Hillier, he's got it over the Hillier. Patrick Hillier, over the Hillier from Punchboard Media. Congratulations. He's got the big game that I'll be sending out. All right, what do you think?
Crew.
We've never done this game before. I thought it would be something cool. What do you think? Something to do again? Did I lose you guys? Yeah.
I hear you.
Oh, okay. What's your? Oh, Alex is your medium on it.
Patrick is very generously chiming in that Patricia is first place.
Cool. So Patricia, get in contact with me or Steve through Facebook. Get us your address, and we will send you that Cosmos game. So that is it.
Is it one of the good Cosmos games, or is it one of the iffy Cosmos games?
Yeah, it's good. Iffy, good.
Is it a used copy of one of the escape games?
It's a in-shrink copy of one of the adventure games.
Oh, I haven't tried those yet.
Yeah. So I have not tried this. This one's Monochrome Ink. I have not tried it. I did because I watched the whole series on Netflix. So I didn't want to do the game, spoil the rest of it. But I did the adventure games, the dungeon, and I liked it. I think I liked it better than Steve. I don't think Steve.
I think you did. I screwed up in the middle of it, and that kind of messed things up a bit. But actually, I ended up giving away it in the belong somewhere else in the duchy. So
he did.
Oh.
That got sent off to somebody else to be, and that's a good thing about that. It's not consumed. It just gets reshuffled and goes back again.
Well, Patricia, tell Patrick thank you because you are going to get a copy of Monochrome Ink, which I think is sort of a ripoff of the Stranger Things thing. So the show from Netflix.
Yay, Patricia!
Well done.
Congratulations to you. Yep. So thoughts on Medium? Should we do it as a just one where you cancel them out next time, Alex? What do you think?
I think you have invented a new game potentially, which is Medium combined with just one.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think it's now what would be interesting is you have one person who can't hear the words. You have one person who reads the words. Everyone writes a word. The words cancel. They see those words and they try and guess the 2 words that went into that.
Right.
Right.
See, BJ was already playing this game. He was very concerned with accidentally matching us.
Yeah, oh yeah, he was incredibly
That was my
here. Way clear of that.
Yeah, Medium is still my favorite party game from last year. I think it should win all the awards this year. I don't know if it is, but I mean, my most fun party game last year. It really was.
It's really good, and I'm not a party game fan, but I love it.
Agreed.
Alex and I had a memorable time playing it at BGG 2018.
That is the main reason, that play of it is why I prefer. Is why I prefer. Do we have? I'm trying to think. You were talking about Medium or just one then?
Oh no, that was just one, not Medium.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And I was thinking that too. It was memorable because we had so few players. You tend to get some really wacky clues off of that. Trying to get people to guess stuff that they will absolutely have no chance of getting because the words are so utterly insane.
Do you remember the Canadian clue? The clue for Canada. It was.
I don't remember the clue.
It was Canada. One word. It was O. It was just O. That was it.
It was just O.
Oh, but everybody else had hockey and beavers, and there was the one word O. It was like, oh, Canada. There it is.
Said O and not A?
Yeah, A. Yeah, I was thinking the song. So, O Canada. So, did we play Just One at Gen Con? Was that what it was?
I have no idea. These conventions.
No, Just One was BGG. Medium was at Gen Con. Yeah,
yes, that sounds right to me.
Patricia says she actually likes our version better than the actual Medium game. It's friendlier because I got to admit, Medium can be a very stressful game. And then, as much as I like the game, the whole point chip thing, it's the more fun part is trying to connect with people, right? The point chips.
Right.
Yep.
It's like the Drew Carey thing where the points don't really matter. So combining Medium and Just One and playing with a big group, it could work.
Yeah.
It could work. All right. Well, I want to thank you guys for coming on, man. Alex and Verla, you guys are welcome to come on anytime. Verla, you're always welcome here. Alex, every 30 or 40 shows or something like that.
That's fine. Yeah, that's all right.
And hopefully,
congrats on 100, man. It's a huge accomplishment. This is stuff that a lot of people don't see the time and energy and effort that it takes to round up guests, to make the time, to get the equipment, get the setup going, come up with the games. I mean, all of that goes into it, and you do a tremendous job. So thanks for being there to entertain folks during
only 900 till we get to 1,000.
It's true.
And when we get to 1,000, BJ, we'll finish our top 6.
Yeah, we'll finish the top 6.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Not that everybody really cares, so that's good. Well, let me send you guys back down so I can close out the show.
Thanks for
guys.
coming in.
Congratulations.
Bye.
Steve, that was fun, man.
That was a lot of fun, BJ.
That was a lot of fun. So let me get back to my notes here. Where were we? Yeah, we're just gonna have to do the top 6 at another time, I guess.
Yeah, no worries. This was fun, just hanging out with people and talking with them.
All right, make sure to like our Facebook page, facebook.com/BoardGameGumbo, and check out our YouTube channel. YouTube, it's Board Game Gumbo on the YouTube. It helps us get the word out of all of our upcoming shows, including next week. We're gonna have Dustin Culbertson on. You've played Black Sonata.
I have.
That's the publisher. He's going to be coming on to talk about John Keene's newest game, Fallen Angels.
Yes.
So Dustin will be coming on.
Very interesting.
I am BJ from Board Game Gumbo. And until next time, Steve, the name father, thank you for coming on.
Anytime.
Until next, laissez le bon temps rouler.